problem we're going to do for this chapter. And we did skip over question number 7, and I'm not going to go over question number 9. I want you to complete those on your own as far as looking through the information, sorting out the words, and pulling the numbers that you need. I will post those answers on Canvas so you can double check your work, but I do want that to be something that you guys complete on your own. All right, so question number 8. VK Singh is the manager of the Nightcap restaurant. VK is preparing his budget for next year and would like to estimate his beverage revenue expenses. VK kept careful sales and cost records from last year, and these are listed below. All right, so his assumptions about next year, he's going to pay 2% more on his beverage categories, his costs. He's going to increase the selling price of alcoholic beverages by 5%. The number of guests served will increase by 2% for beer, 2% for wine, and 3% for spirits. And let's help him calculate his revenue and expenses for next year. All right, so I've copied this chart so that it can all be in the same screen so we don't have to go back and forth. And then we went ahead and we put the different percentages in our projected changes here. All right, so let's clear this out and start from the beginning. Okay, so guests served. All right, we are going to go ahead. If we look at our beer, we're going to increase that by 2%. Okay, so we're going to multiply that by 102%. Same thing for our wine. Our guest serve, we're going to multiply that by 102%. And then for spirits, we anticipate serving 3% more guests. So we'll take that number and we're going to multiply it by 103%. All right, so our selling price is going to increase by 5%. So let's take last year's selling price and multiply it by 105%. We'll do the same thing for the wine and the spirits. All right, so our beverage cost, that is going to increase by 2%. All right, so let's look at our beverage cost. Increase that by 2%. So our total beverage revenue, okay, let's take our guest served and we're going to multiply that by our selling price. And we can use this formula here. Our total beverage costs will be our total guests served, multiply it by our beverage costs. And again, we can calculate here. Let's go ahead and sum these up. So we'll take our beer, wine, and spirits. We'll figure out our total revenue. And in order to get our total projected cost, we will add up our beer, wine, and spirits. And if we want to get our beverage cost percentage here. Okay, so again, we're going to take our selling price. We're going to divide that by our beverage cost. Okay. Okay, let's go back. We're going to take our beverage cost. We're going to take our beverage cost, divide that by our selling price. All right. So we have a cost target percentage on beer of 19.4%. We take our costs here on our wine divided by our selling price, 29% on our wine, and then our spirits, okay, our beverage cost, divide that by our selling price, okay, at 14%, okay? Now, again, we can't add up all of our percentages. Right here, we're going to take our total cost. We're going to divide that by our beverage revenue here, okay? So our target cost percentage to see if we're in line is going to be 23.8%. Now, if his menu mix changes, his target percentage could be a little bit different. But if he's right on line with his guests served here and his selling price and his beverage cost is a little bit off, then that is a red flag that something is wrong. All right, that's it for chapter 10. Please let me know if you have any questions.